Alright guys, so this is the morning I'm going to pick up the Corvette from Billy. Just waiting on Uber. Let's see where the nearest Uber is. There is an Uber 2 minutes away. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, this is it.
Basically a full decontamination to remove any contaminants on the paint, and then we polish it, put the paint protection film on it in the areas that you wanted, and then we did the ceramic coating on the whole thing. We did Crystal Serum Ultra and EXO.
And you did the window tint too.
We did Expel Prime Plus, 30% on the windows. Turned out fantastic.
It does. That looks amazing. It's like so black and white.
Yeah.
I'm always into scoops, so now having a white car, all the black scoops like really stand out. Yeah, it's like the scoops everywhere. It really makes them stand out. No, that looks absolutely unbelievable. I know you hear this all the time, but that looks unbelievable. It really does.
I don't think we did EXO on your last car, so this will be even a little bit different.
No, you just did the regular...
Yeah, Ultra, I think. Only.
Ultra, yeah.
So EXO definitely makes a significant difference.
So that means I never have to wash it ever again.
Exactly. Lifetime, you know, light on fire.
Yeah, exactly. It's everything protection.
Drag a muffler down the side of it.
Yeah, it's okay. You can't even see the film. I mean, you like completely changed my mind on this because you told me about it. Hey, the new stuff you can't see, and you really can't. You gotta know where it starts and stops. And it doesn't change the color, which is...
We did your bumper, your headlights, the mirrors, and then we did your piece here. Goes protect that big arch area that gets hit a lot right there.
Yeah.
Then it comes all the way down here, this, and then it stops up here somewhere. I don't even know. Right there.
Oh wow, yeah, I was gonna say you can't even see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's your main impact.
Yeah.
On these cars.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good protection.
Yeah, that's amazing. You can't even see it. Because the old stuff used to change the color. You used to be able to walk up and see it.
Yeah.
Now you gotta actually look for it. That is fantastic, Billy. Really is. I'm trying not to be too stupid about it, but I'm like so excited it's like not even funny. Now I understand what my customers are like when they're trying to, hey, it looks really good. And outside they're like FaceTiming their buddy.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, you talk your wife's ear off about it. Oh my God, let me tell you about the car. Street North.
Command not understood.
Oh, this is horrible. Hey Siri, take me to LHT Performance.
Getting directions to LHT Performance.
That's much easier. I don't know why the navs don't work very well on these cars.
Head west on East Fletcher Avenue.
He did an amazing job. The car looks fantastic.
To merge onto I-275 South.
I think I know from now. So even as a white car, I've never seen a white car really shine that much because it doesn't have a, you know, it seems like the darker paints shine the most. But he got this paint to look amazing, and of course he did the treatment like you talked about, the paint film protection, and the G-Technic crystal serum. The window tint, I gotta say, inside the car it doesn't look that dark. I mean, it's kind of what I wanted. I talked to him about it, he suggested this. I wanted it as dark as I could go legal, but I don't want it where, you know, at night I can't see out the car, because, you know, it's obviously, it's not safe. But this is perfect. I mean, if I look out the window here, this is the front window and this is the side window. Of course, I'm under a bridge right now, so it's darker in here, but once I get going, I get out into the light, you'll see the difference. But it's absolutely perfect. It really is. It's exactly what I was looking for. And again, even as white, you can see it reflecting off the hood here. So let me get out of here into the sun. The camera keeps changing, but absolutely perfect. Super happy. Of course, check out Billy at Presidential Detail. I'll put his links in the description, and of course you can check out some of the pictures that he has of the cars he does. If you're looking for somebody that does, I mean, the absolute best, is the best that I know of, you got to check out Billy. It really is that good. So I'm driving back right now. I'm so happy to be back in the Corvette. It feels good, and we have a ton of miles on the car. Look at that. It's getting kind of crazy. It's gonna hit 100 miles before I get back to the shop. It's unbelievable. So now I can actually drive the car. We have the protection film on the front and on the mirrors, so it should resist rock chips and keep looking nice. So I have some more plans. First part of the video was obviously lowering the car and putting the front spoiler on there. I have a few of the little things going on next. I'm going to show you. I'll tell you about them first. The winglets at the back, it has the factory spoiler. Well, you can change the winglets to the stage 2. Super easy. Take 4 bolts off, put 4 bolts back in. You buy stuff right from GM. It makes life so much easier. I also have some LED lights going in. The marker lights on the side, the yellow and the red, they don't look that good. They kind of look out of place, and I'm really digging the white with the black vents and the black windows. I really like that look. So the LED lights so I'll show you the bulbs, I'll show you how to change it. It's super easy, and again, it's part of enjoying a car when you're a car guy. You like to just kind of tinker around and change things and personalize it. It's part of the fun of owning it. So I'll show you that. I want to drive back to my shop. I want to cancel the navigation because I know how to get back now. I wanted directions to the interstate. Hey Siri, cancel navigation.
Okay, I've stopped navigating.
And we're home. When I say home, LHT is kind of like home. So do our usual, come in the driveway on a gradual angle. Now we're lowered. Got to be a little bit extra cautious about driving in and out of driveways. We're 1 inch lower now. So far, not really seeing any problems scraping. Again, just taking precautions, but it's a usable height. So here we are. Let's see what is going on at LHT today. I'll show you the part number here. These are the genuine GM winglets, and again, super easy to install, and they look very aggressive. They look really beefy in the back. They sell the 2 outer pieces, then they sell a clear piece that goes across the middle, which I don't really care for that much. I just like the outside parts. So the part number is 84339,357. So that's it. These come boxed so amazing. This is what it looks like. We're known for our detailed unboxings, by the way, so this is going to be different to the usual. But this is how they package them. They come actually packaged in the foam, and it's shaped. It has the instructions, new hardware. The hardware is the same, but they give you a new set. but these things are already shaped and they fit in that foam. It's so nice the way they package them. Let me open one and I'll show you it side by side, the one that's on the car. So they come with new 3M tape, and again it's carbon flash, so it matches the car perfect. It matches the mirrors and the side skirts and the existing spoiler. You kind of see that. If I can get it in the light just right. There we go. You can see the flash in there. You see that? That looks way more aggressive. What do you think? Definitely stands out, and you can see how tall that is. They stick up probably about 2 inches, but from the back now, that doesn't look like the stage 1 aero. This is the cheapest way to do your stage 2, by the way, is the winglets and the front spoiler like I showed you in the episode 1. It looked good before, but now it really stands out. Again, stage 3, if you did decide to do stage 3, you remove these little winglets here, and there is a much taller one, goes way up here somewhere. It's just not for me. It looks cool, and I know it is functional, and the track guys say how well it works. I'm not a track professional. I do it for fun, I do it for enjoyment, but of course I gotta like the way it looks. That's what you're gonna use. It's a T20 bit. You can get those pretty much anywhere. It looks like a star, but that I'm happy with. That really is the finishing touches to the car aesthetically. The yellow markers on the front, and then the red markers at the back. Again, they just kind of stand out a bit too much. I want those to be smoked. I want them to match kind of everything else I got going on in the car. As you see, I've got pretty much black and white going on everywhere, which I love it. It's so clean, it stands out, it's so sharp. The window tint, look at that. That looks so good. I am so excited with this car. I'm having so much fun just doing these little tweaks here and there. It's part of the fun of owning a car, it really is. Of course, I got to drive it. I got to get some miles on it. Got to get it broken in. Got to hit that 500 miles so it can change the oil and trans and diff fluid. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on the dyno and get a baseline run. All right, so the next thing, this is the easiest mod. When I say mod, it's like a slight tweak. It's something that makes a big difference, and it's the easiest thing to do. So let me show you. The tail lights, of course, are LED. You see that? I mean, they're bright. See, that is kind of like a yellow. The tail lights look really crisp. See that? And that's yellow. So, easiest way to do it is to either use your fingernail, a little thin blade screwdriver. I actually have this little tool that I've had on my keyring for years. It was from like a stereo installation kit or like a face removal, but from the inside out. So obviously there's two lights. This is the inside, this is the outside. I'll show you on this. This tool is going to go in here, and what I do is I put my finger behind it so it doesn't touch the paint. If I can show you, I kind of use my finger to pry this. I don't want to touch the paint. You're not going to see it, but I don't want to touch it. It comes out very easily. You see that? It comes down and then it's open. You can now take this, just bring this out, and there is the bulb take this tab off right here. I'm doing this one-handed. So lift that tab up and that will come loose. Here is your piece. Alright, so this is the bulb I like. It's the Philips. You can find a bunch of aftermarket ones, and I'm sure there's some good ones out there. This is my go-to bulb. It's a very good quality bulb. It is a Philips brand. Notice the 194 is this size. Right here, says here. But this is the 8000. It's the cool blue. It's got that kind of like white crispy blue. Just makes them look a little newer. It's a direct replacement. Now, I'll find out and I will report back. The car is pretty intelligent. It knows what is going on. It knows if a bulb is out. Now, one thing, this is an LED, so it'll only work one way around. So when you plug this in here, line that up there, plug it in, try it before you put all this back together. If it doesn't work, pull that out, turn it, put it back in. The car will often know if a bulb is out. These take less power than these, so often the car will think the bulb is burned out, and it will give you a warning light, and it will sometimes email you too. I've run into that in the past. I will let you know if that happens, and I'll let you know the fix, but leave that lens off. Let's plug it in the car, check it works, and we'll also get a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so I've got both bulbs sitting out there. Now, again, you got a 50-50 chance of it working first time, so let's see how lucky we are. And of course, it is not the right way around. Again, super easy, not gonna hurt anything. Unplug it, turn it 180 degrees, plug it back in. You see the difference there? Then you can see how white it is. Let me back up a little bit. So now you can see it's got a white, crisp look to it. Of course, this is just the temporary tag. You can see now it is white as opposed to being yellow. Super simple. Those bulbs are going to run you about $15 a pair. You can buy cheaper ones, but they're the ones I recommend. I've tried them, tried a lot in the past. The tag for my car is here. I just got to swap it over. Let me turn those lights off. Yeah, you can see the difference there. Now the car might detect those bulbs and think those bulbs are burned out. I will report and find out. See, it might give me a warning on the dash right away. Tells me the door is open. Put it on quiet. Light control on. I'll keep an eye on that. If it does throw that code and let you know, I will report back, and like I said, I'll give you the fix for that. There is a resistor that we can put in there to equal the voltage so it doesn't throw that code.